if someone is treating you badly, it is your own fault because you are letting them. If someone disrespects you, if someone talks down on you, if someone crosses your boundaries, it is in your responsibility to walk away. You owe it to yourself to walk away, to set your boundaries, to speak up for yourself. And when you do that, when you set clear boundaries for what you don't accept, when you get clear on what you do want in your reality, the treatment you want to call in, then you can open up space for the universe to attract something better. And that's why it is very important, especially when we are in relationships, to take time for ourselves. And in general in life, take time for ourselves for reflection. And my favorite way of doing that is by journaling. And there's so many good questions you can look up online, like shadow work, journaling questions, or any topic that you want to journal on, like if it's your relationship. Yeah, there's so much inspiration for that to go deep. And of course also I love psychedelics for that, with mushrooms. You can see suddenly things become so clear, like you can suddenly see things so clearly that you just did not see it all before. Something that's so obvious and you're like, damn. But of course you don't have to use psychedelics, you can just do that by yourself. Just need to take some time. Yeah, we need to treat ourselves with that level of self-love, that level of respect, to leave when someone treats us badly. Because if you don't give this love, this self-respect to yourself, then it will never be given to you by others, since your outer reality is only a reflection of what you have in here. And when you shift from blaming your surroundings, from blaming other people, from saying, this person did this and that's why I feel bad. Like when you get out of the victim mode, then you step back into your power. When you stop saying, yeah, that it is this person's fault, but you also see that it is your own responsibility. Because first of all, there is a reason this is showing up in your reality. There's a reason you attracted this, because something inside of you, some energy, some subconscious programming and belief attracted the situation. And for this, of course, you cannot really blame yourself, because we all grow up and form our subconscious beliefs when we're younger. And we get these passed on mostly by our parents or caretakers, which also have their subconscious beliefs. And if they are not consciously rewiring themselves and working on themselves, they will just pass them down onto us. But now you are an adult. Now it's time for you to take care of you. Because if you don't do that, no one will. There's always that one person your whole life with you, and that is you, and you need to take care of yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to step up for yourself. Because if we don't become aware of why things are there, and we don't become conscious, we will attract the same energies and situations again and again, until we start to consciously make a change. And yeah, if you unconsciously, so just in general, if you let someone disrespect you and you stay with them, you are disrespecting yourself. What's going on? There's some loud sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Anyways, we don't want to disrespect ourselves. I know that's hard sometimes because of these subconscious beliefs we have. Maybe you think that you deserve to be treated that way. Maybe that's normal to you because that's the way you grew up. But you need to realize that you deserve only the best treatment in the world. You deserve love and respect and everything good that you can think of. Yeah, and when we see that it is our responsibility to stand up for ourselves, and also our responsibility to heal this inner child, to give love to it, because every time we're triggered, we feel bad. There is something in us that needs our attention, needs our love, needs the adult to take care and be there for that hurt inner child. And when we feel that love within ourselves, reality cannot do any different than to reflect that back. Because, as I said, everything out here is only a mirror of what you have in here. And when you realize that, then you take your power back. Then you consciously create your reality instead of unconsciously just reacting to it. So, don't play the victim anymore, but take responsibility for your life, for your actions, and for creating a life that you love, and for speaking up for yourself. I know that it is hard, but the more we do it, the easier it will become. And if you couldn't do it in the past, that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself, because we're always doing our best. And we are already feeling bad if something bad happened and we couldn't be there for ourselves and speak our truth. We don't need to, in the present, put more negative energy onto us and speak down on us as well. No, it's okay. We can be gentle with ourselves. We can love ourselves and say, it's okay. I love you anyways. Just learn from that situation and do your best, which might be better in the next situation. And trust me, the universe is probably gonna test you another time anyways. It will give you another chance to see if you truly changed, if you truly want to make a change, if you really became conscious and you're ready for something else. It will send you the same thing one last time, and if you say no, it will send you something way, way, way better. Because this is just how reality works. In general, that's how you manifest everything. You change first your thoughts, then your actions, and then your reality shifts. Because you're aligning yourself with a different frequency, a different version of yourself. And that will attract different things. The thing is also that when someone treats you bad, you need to set your boundaries and you have to stop attaching to that person in the hope for love. Because this person is never going to give you the love in the way that you deserve. Clearly, they are literally showing you that they are treating you in this way, and they're literally showing you they're not going to show up in the loving way that you deserve in that moment. Of course, with some things we can communicate, because there's always going to be, in any relationship, there's always going to be triggers coming up. So of course we can, some things are not so big that you immediately have to walk away. And communication, of course, is the number one thing. Without communication, there is no relation. Then there's only two people existing next to each other, having no clue what is going on in the other person's world. We can only relate to someone if we know what's happening in here. Otherwise, there's no way of understanding them. And yeah, if you see that the other person is willing to work, to listen, to understand you, validate your emotions, be sorry, but the most important part is if they are willing to work, to try and do better, so they won't hurt you in the same way again, then of course you can stay. But then there's also some things that are just absolute, like, there's just some things that you should not forgive or hope that it's not going to happen again. I mean, everyone is different, maybe people can change, but some crazy things like cheating in a relationship, I think it's just such a big thing and just shows such a deep level of, like, they're just not committed to you. And how can you trust them again, like, fully? And I don't know, if then you maybe become very afraid, of course, that they're gonna do it again. This fear will manifest literally the same stuff again. So I don't know, you have to make that up with yourself. Maybe it can happen that, but I don't know, this is just something for me that I would be like, no, this is complete no-go. I would walk away. So yeah, as I already said, first you realize what you don't want and what treatment you deserve. Second, you stand up for yourself with your words and actions. And then, third, you give the universe clear signs and it will start sending you something else and something better. Because you are the creator of your reality. You deserve only the best. You also, of course, need to get clear on what it is that you actually want. Because if you don't even know what you would like in a partner, how can the universe give it to you? Or God? Because God is always listening. The universe. You are God, you are the universe. You're like a fragment of it. It created you to have this experience. So anything that you want, it wants you to have it because it's God wanting. Like if you have a wish or desire, it's literally God wanting to have the material experience of that in this reality that we're experiencing here. So it will do everything in its power for you to have it. Because that's the literal reason you're existing. It's like, so, this truth is just so simple and so funny when you realize it, like, truly. Oh yeah, if I want something, actually that's God wanting me to have it. So, and God is everything and has all the power, so of course I can have it. That's it. So you can journal about that. What do you want in a partner? You can journal about every single aspect, everything that comes into mind. And then you should also journal about what you would like in yourself if you were your partner and what you wouldn't like, because these are things you still need to work on. Because in order to attract an amazing person, you also have to be amazing. And with the relationship topic again, you can say that when something is meant for you, it will stay in your life. And if it isn't, then it will simply fade out. And then it will make space for something better, for a higher vibration to come in. Especially if you work on yourself and your own vibration and love. You, as I said, your outer reality can only reflect that back. But you need to let go of, because if you still focusing your energy over here, it's occupied. There's no space to draw something new in. And also your energy is still on this frequency that this person had which might be lower than the new thing you could attract.
Yeah.
So, be honest with yourself. If you are in a relationship, are you in love with that person in front of you, or just their potential? Just a dream you have, how beautiful it could be. Like just an idea in your head, but maybe that is not the reality and will never be. And the number one factor that you need to evaluate is, does this person want to work or not? Do they want to work on their triggers, getting out of their shadow and back into the love, or do they want to stay in the low vibration? And then the best thing you could ever do for yourself is to walk away, because you deserve to be in high vibrational states of love, joy, and excitement. And if someone doesn't want to do the work, the low vibration will always be more present than the high frequency. And then the relationship is draining and toxic. Then you are just energy vampires for each other. So, talking about my own experience, I thought that I had a lot of self-love and confidence. But when I reflect on my last relationship, I see how badly I let myself be treated. And I don't want to get into too much detail because I don't need to put this all online. But very generically, I can say that he did things behind my back all the time, and he spoke down on me with pretty bad words. He disrespected me to the max, and I stayed. But I can also say the way I acted was pretty bad. Like, I got so triggered, I went full on into my inner child, screaming, being upset and holding on to that triggered emotion for hours. And he stayed. And the reason I stayed is because I thought, this is the man of my life. And I will have to work it out. I have no other choice. No girl, no man ever deserves you as soon as they don't see your value and reflect that back to you. Because as soon as someone disrespects you and treats you badly, they don't see your value at all. They don't treat you like a queen. They don't see this amazing god or goddess next to them. And if you let yourself be disrespected and you stay, this person is probably going to do it again, because why would they not? Because they think you're going to be there anyways. Also the other way around. I thought he's going to be there anyways. That's why I acted out so much. That's why I was holding on to my tricks and screaming and being that little child, because I thought it doesn't matter, you know. So you deserve king or queen treatment, period. You deserve only the best. Nothing less. And that is it for today. Thank you, kings and queens, for watching this video. Please, if you have more input, more inspiration or thoughts, leave them in the comments. I'll be very happy to read, and also we're all on this life journey together, so we can all learn from each other. Yes, I wish you a beautiful day, and never forget that you are unconditionally loved. That's it. You know what I mean.